Right, are we ready?
Am I allowed to eat?
Yeah, everything's good.
Yeah, you crack on, son.
Sound.
You're like James Holland's head on the podcast now, just munching and we'll have loads of complaints, but...
The goal is to go and win the British title in the junior bodybuilding class. I'm not going to mess about. I'm going to tell you exactly what I want, exactly what I'm going to get, and I'm going to show you exactly what we're going to do to get there.
Let's go. Let's get out of that. Like this. Come on.
Right guys, welcome back. As you can see, I found some energy because I've had like 3 scoops of MVP and 2 pumps. So anyway, episode 24, Junior Bodybuilding Series. We are here now. Surprise, the last video that you saw I think was 5 weeks out, I believe. Or 4 weeks out, I don't know, anything. But now, even though it's a week later, we're actually 1 week out. So the way this has turned out is that we're doing a warm-up show. We've decided that we're going to jump in. That's what I was umming and ahhing about last week. I didn't want to say anything because that video was actually going out before the show. This video, by the time it goes out, because it's usually a week later, we would have competed and we would have seen how we done. And the show we're doing is 2 bros, so arguably the highest standard federation in the UK, as it is the route to the IFBB Pro League, which is the route to the Olympia eventually. Not saying that we're going there yet, but a long-term goal, I'll be honest, that would be nice. As every bodybuilder's dream is to get to the Olympia. But, so yeah, we're going to do it. We're going to jump in. At the end of the day, it's not like I'm jumping in after an 8-week prep. I've still been prepping because we started very early. Nice smooth landing, nice smooth ride all the way through prep. Cardio hasn't been pushed past 30 minutes at all. And it's just been a steady incline walk because I don't want to lose my legs at the end of the day. It's a bodybuilding competition, not a dieting competition. So, very happy with where we're at. We had a trial peak last week, which Sonny can put some photos up because I was tanned, and that's why I've still got some I haven't bothered washing off because we're competing, and I'm lazy. But we had basically UK Beef magazine got in touch. They said that they were going to send a photographer down to do a free shoot. So I was like, yeah, of course, why not? Any, you know, I've never done a shoot before, so I was excited, and it was a good chance to do a little trial peak, which went horribly wrong, right? Not horribly wrong, just. This is the reason why we done a trial peak, and I'm absolutely landed that we did. It wasn't 100% a full-on peak because we were still trying to prep at the same time, so cardio wasn't really pulled out, so fatigue was still drastically high. We didn't like put in a massive amount of carbs to fill up just because we were kind of playing things safe, and that resulted in me looking extremely flat. I did trial with water as well the day before to try and dry out, which did work, but because the muscle was so flat and everything was so flat, I literally could not get a pump, right? So that shows how bad it went. Really not bad, I don't want to say bad, but we just had a lot of feedback from it, because if that was me trying to step on stage like that, I'd be honest, I would have broke down crying, because it's the worst feeling in the world when you've been dieting for so long for something and you mess it up by trying to mess about with little things on the last week, and this is why you need these things to trial it as well, and more importantly, this is a good reason why you shouldn't be messing about with peak week if you're not 100% ready, sort of thing. So peak week can either make you look 10 times better or it can make you look 10 times worse, and a quick way to explain it, and I'm nicking this from Fuad on his podcast. You probably watched it if you watched Bodybuilding and Bollocks. But to describe to someone who maybe isn't aware of the terms in bodybuilding, what flat means and what full means and what hard means, we're talking about condition, right? And if you think about a muscle as a balloon, and it's filled up, instead of this balloon being filled up with air, it's filled up with glycogen, which is carbs, so carbohydrates, and water. So if you don't put in enough carbs into the muscle, right? So if you don't put enough air into the balloon is going to look soggy, yeah? So you might be conditioned, you might have taken off all the fat, but it's going to look soggy, which is going to make you look like you're not actually ready, and that's what happens, and you can't pump up because there's not enough in there. But if you put enough in, then the perfect amount, then the skin, so the balloon around it looks really tight and hard, and that's the look you want to get. But then the opposite problem is if you're not ready, so you've still got a bit of fat on the outside, and you try putting in too much carbs, you overspill, and that can result in water and a film around the outside of the muscle, which again makes you look like you're not ready. So it's a very fine balance between putting in enough carbohydrates and not putting in too much. And if you don't put in enough at all, then it looks flat. So that's what happened. I didn't put in enough. I looked really flat and droopy. The muscle looked droopy and small, and I couldn't get pumped up because it just wasn't anything there, and fatigue was so high, nothing was happening. So that was a lot of me talking there, but it's been a big week and a lot's happened, so I'm going to explain it. So for this week, we're almost going to be doubling the amount of carbs that we're putting in for this peak. For the show on Sunday. It's Sunday today. This is the last session, the last proper session, right? Proper fucking training like we normally do. So it will be just a usual back session, everything to failure, the normal amount of volume that we normally do. And from tomorrow, volume during the session will be tapered. Cardio has been removed as of today. So we're going to bring fatigue down. I'm going to be fresh going on stage, and I'm going to feel absolutely great. So that's the plan. So yeah, enough of me talking. That's the plan for this week now. Yeah, you won't, by the time you see this, I would have competed. So make sure you check out my Instagram and see how things went down. And because it's the first week, I'll be honest, because it's my first show back in 3.5 years, I'm not going to film anything for YouTube for this show. I'm not going to do anything for this first one. It's a warm-up. Even though I'm doing it, I'm in my head, I know I'm going to be coming in about 85 to 90% of what my potential is this year. And then as the actual plan shows that we had, which is still going to go ahead, so in 3 weeks time I'll be competing again, in 4 weeks time I'll be competing again, and I know I will, I've qualified for the Arnold's, which is going to be the one that I really want to do well at. So that's the one I want to be 100% for. And I promise you, once I've got this and dusted off the cobwebs and got the show done out the way, I want to kind of do this for me. Do you know what it's made me realize as well, right? If you look on my Instagram, I haven't filmed any sets. I haven't filmed anything over the last couple of weeks. And it's made me realize, you know, some people, they do things for social media. This has actually made me realize, without me even trying to do this on purpose, it's made me realize that I just do this because I absolutely fucking love it. Like, I do this for me. I've actually had to like think, oh shit, I need to take some photos or something to post on Instagram, or even YouTube. Like, it's been hard to try and do that because I've just been so focused on myself and competing and being the best I can be on stage. That's all I care about, not about doing the social media. But after this is done and I've enjoyed it, and I've, like I said, dusted off the cobwebs, got back up there, got my first place trophy, hopefully take the overall, get a nice sword, and then I can start thinking about putting a bit more effort into making sure I get everything filmed so that you can see it as well and come along with the ride with me. But yeah, I'm just going to enjoy this for me now. This week is so important, and I just want to get back up there, have some fun, and I am looking forward to a little bit of food after. He said I can have a meal out afterwards, so yeah. He's sleeping here because I've been rambling for about 10 minutes now. Anyway, the rest of the session, we're going to have some fun. Fitzdog's back. I don't think I even introduced you, did I?
You didn't introduce me, no.
No, but they know who you are anyway. But anyway,
I am, yeah.
Miraculously, he's made a return for the last big session before comp. So, yeah, it's good to have him about. We have a lot of banter in between sets, as you know, like before.
Don't want to do that first one, do you? It's in my bar, bud. It's in my bar. My bar? Yeah. Did you want to touch? I did. You know I always want to touch. I give you a touch anyway.
And he can switch it on when he wants to, but he has just come back from about a 5-month bender in uni.
5-month bender, and last night as well.
Well, I was going to mention that.
Fair.
So yesterday now, I texted him, I said, oh, it's my last big session before comp, fancy coming down, push me through it, and being back on the YouTube with it. And he was like, yeah, no problem. I said, he said, I'm just going to have a few beers tonight. I was like, all right, sound. So by that point, I thought, you know, with his old man in the house, a few beers. My brother comes in then, and he's like, 4 o'clock in the morning, I saw Fitzy last night in town. I was like, oh my God, he's not making it today. But then an hour before, just now, he was like, you ready or what? So he's fresh as a daisy. He's ready to go.
Still got the stamp.
This is the student life. He's still in it. He's still living it. So
still living it.
Yeah. So we're gonna get it done. He's still gonna be on form. He's on some cream of rice, which he doesn't like. So last thing as well. I know I've rambled enough here, but cream of rice is one of those things, right? When you're on prep, you absolutely love it. This is me personally, what I find anyway. anyone outside of the bodybuilding world, right, that's never been on prep or something, or hasn't got some sort of feelings towards cream rice, because it does get emotional when you're on prep and you're like, you get that big juicy bowl of cream rice. He bought a tub because I've been raving about it and how much I love cream rice, and he was like, this is fucking disgusting.
I had to though. I did eat it.
Took you about an hour.
Yeah, it did take me an hour.
I just smashed out about a second. But anyway, so that's enough of that. Let's get this session done. I'm bouncing because I know it's the last one and I'm feeling energized now. And yeah, this is it now. This is what we worked for. This is everything you've seen for the last year. And it's all going to kick off now. We got only 9 weeks left of the full season, and that's it. It's done. That's the Junior Bodybuilding series wrapped up and done in 9 weeks' time. So time to collect some trophies. Let's make it happen. You just handle more of anything when you're just massive.
Really?
Yeah.
Fair. I wouldn't know.
No, 60 kilos.
70 kilos, come on, it's not being mean. Yes. A few more now. Get this one, come on.
Good stuff.
Good set, slide.
Come on. Easy. That's it, drag it down. Lovely. And again. Good. Yeah.
A bit like that. There we go, mate.
It's funny to watch you struggle.
Yeah, I know. You like it, don't you?
Yeah.
I normally do stuff shit on purpose, I don't have to do it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Come on then.
6 days. 6 days.
6 days, mate.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, come on now. Keep it on. Here we go. Yes. And again. Drive it back. Come on.
No.
Whoa. There we go.
Full start.
Full start, baby. 227 pounds. That's all this fucking moves.
Go on, if it's.
Woo.
Yes. Nice. Come on. Yes, and again, come on. Let's go, come on. Yeah. And again. Drive it back. Yeah. Good. Lovely.
But heavy that is.
Yeah. Nice little tricep on the bar.
Yeah. Is that nice?
Lovely. I mean, if it wasn't nice for one plate, I'd be worried. The moment you go below one plate on this is the moment I fucking have to stop training with you.
Yeah, I know. Well, mate, as soon as I drop below 70, it could happen.
Top shot.
You know it's not my
I
top.
swear you struggled with this last
Yeah, I did struggle with it. I got like 16 last time.
Yeah, you woke up a bit for the second time around.
Yeah, I did, didn't I?
Oh no, actually you've done like 22, I remember.
Yeah.
That's right.
Really?
Out of every single...
Here we go.
Yes, let's come on. And again. Come on. Yeah.
Oh, put it back. Yeah. Cardio, mate. Yes. Yes, go on. Come on. Nice, right?
Yeah.
That's real nice.
That was really nice, man. Come on, son.
Let's go.
Come on. Yep. Come on, again, keep it there. Fight it. And again, and again. Fight. Good, there we go. Nice. Okay. Really good.
Maybe I should have used them.
Huh?
Maybe I should have used them.
I think you should,
Yeah, I should have, yeah.
I don't know why you always try not to use them.
Yeah, I know.
You should always use them the back.
I know. I'm not a powerlifter, like.
Yep.
Let's go.
Three, 2, 1, yeah.
Go yours. Let's go. Yes, keep it on now. Yeah, drive it back, come on. Come on.
Fuck.
It's a lot of weight, that is.
No, wait.
So what do you reckon you can actually keep well?
I've done 9 plates before.
9?
Yeah, on a like standing T-bar, you know.
Yeah.
I couldn't fucking take my top off, and both biceps seized up completely. I thought I tore them both, and I had to get one of the boys in the gym to like
Yeah.
a hoodie on, take my hoodie off, because I didn't know, and I had fucking bruises being for days, so I thought I tore them. Stupid, like.
So silly.
Yeah. And don't be an ego lifter, because it doesn't get you anywhere. Just because you're injured.
What? You go. Come on.
Perfect, keep that up. That tempo now. Come on. Yeah. Come on, keep going. And again. Come on. Good, don't swing, just fight it. Yeah, and again. Fight. Come on. That's it. Good. Nice. Lovely stuff.
How long till I look like that then? A few weeks.
Yeah, you're a month around.
That's all right, didn't you?
Yeah.
If I was black, whatever, like that.
Quick little thing I want to say. A few little adjustments I've made. Simply because of hunger and being this point in prep. Obviously, because we chose to do a little bit of an earlier show, we did dig a lot harder than originally planned. It was meant to be more of a smooth landing, but we needed to pick up the pace in terms of condition to step on stage earlier. Even though, like I said, it's still not going to be my 100% best, we wanted it to be a reasonable standard. So hunger has been ridiculous. Like some nights after my low days, so on non-training days, my food has been down as low as 1,900 calories. And for me, that's ridiculously low. So it's got to the point where I've been struggling to even sleep because the hunger was that bad. And then I'm waking up like stupid hours in the morning because my body is literally so hungry. It's waking me up because I'm that, like, it's saying it needs food, right? So, to try and trick myself into feeling full, even though the calories are still the same, one thing I have done just this past week, because hunger just got to a whole new level, is I've been having 30 grams of intra-carb, intra-workout, sipping it throughout, as you know, throughout the whole of prep. And this is to keep performance high, and at the end of the day, you know the priority is keep performance high, and by doing that, we're going to hold on to our muscle because our lifts are going to stay the same or possibly progress. So one thing I have made and sacrificed is taking out the intra-carb, 30 grams of carbs, and actually putting it into physical food rather than a simple sugar like this. Because this isn't going to do nothing for making me feel full, but it is going to benefit performance. So this is where I had to weigh up the pros and cons. And this is a trial, this is me doing it as a trial. It might be the wrong decision, but in terms of sleep quality, when you're looking at it like that as well, which is going to take away from recovery and performance. So I've had to weigh up the pros and cons, and I thought I'll trial it, taking the carbs out, put it into food pre and post, and at the moment for this past week it's been a massive benefit to me. And I've been able to sleep a little bit better just simply from having those extra 30 grams of carbs from food instead of a simple sugar, which isn't doing anything for satisfying my hunger. So at the end of the day, I'm doing what needs to be done. Hopefully after this show now, and we have a little bit of a feed up,
I'll be able to put the intra-calories back in, so my performance is at a really good level again, and my hunger won't be as bad. So yeah, it's just, these are the things, like little prep hacks that might work, that I found has helped me with the hunger situation, and at the moment it hasn't hurt performance, taking the intra-carb away. So yeah, just a little thing that's just keeping up to date with little things that's gone on. So hunger has been ridiculous, that's all I'm saying. But anyway, let's get this session done.
Come on, come on now, let's go. Yes, that's it. Let's go, get this one now. Nice. Nice. Minute now.
Yeah.
It's mental, isn't it?
Yeah.
Basically same size.
You're massive.
Oh, cheers, man.
One more year left in juniors, look.
Yes. Straight over now. Let's go. Keep it on, keep it on. Go. Let's go, let's go. Nice bike. How was that? Get this one, come on, join it back, join it back. And again, come on, get this one. She's great.
I didn't say she's great, you asked me if she was hot.
Yeah.
I said no.
Well, personal preference, I think she's hot.
Yeah, exactly, so it doesn't matter.
No. But it did sting a bit.
I don't know, the face is
What?
the face is a big thing for me, like if they got an ugly face and
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, you do have to kiss it, like.
yeah, exactly.
But, you want your mates to fancy you a bit, don't you?
No.
No?
Well, I don't know. Don't bother me, like.
It wouldn't bother me, like. Don't want to fancy it, don't want to fancy it too much. So.
No.
That could get a bit weird, like.
Could get weird.
Unless you're dating twins, that'd be sick.
Yeah, what if you mix them up?
Oh, I'm better. Full stack?
Full stack, baby.
Nice boy.
Have a week of cardio.
Yeah.
I'd have fed up into the show and feed after it. I should be feeling great again.
Yeah.
So this is the worst thing I'm gonna feel now.
Yeah.
So you just gotta keep reminding yourself that.
Yeah. And you just
It's just hopefully
yeah.
only gonna get better from here. So.
Yeah, it is, yeah, it definitely is. Nice, come on. Let's go, come on.
Nice.
Yeah, nice though.
Lovely reps.
Yeah.
Come on, big boy. Yeah. Come on. And again. Yeah. Come on. With me now. Last one. Squeeze. Yeah. Come on. Good. That's it.
Cheers, bud. Yes. Come on, keep it up. Come on. Yeah, come on, keep it on now. Let's go, get it. Oh shit.
Come on. Big set.
Big fucking set now. Come on.
Good. Nice, that's it, perfect. All right. Push up the body through a bit. Yeah, there we go, nice. Come on! That's it.
Had nothing left there.
Nothing left.
First rep accident properly, I just couldn't do any more then.
I just can't.
I just simply can't.
Do a fucking flat around the pose and
Today?
afterwards, he said bury yourself. That's
Yeah.
what he said.
Yeah, as in like pass out type of.
He wants me to hold every pose for 15 seconds. That's a fucking long time.
Yeah, I can imagine.
That is a long time.
Yeah.
Because you're like full contraction.
Cramp galore, like.
It's gonna be cramped, is it?
Nah, it should be. If it is, that's a problem.
Yeah, because that's gonna be like on stage.
Yeah. No, to be fair, on stage you're literally holding poses for like 5-6 seconds max and then
fair.
move it. It's quite quick. But if they make you go through rounds though, so as in like you only hold the pose for like 5-6 seconds, but you'll do the full poses and then they make you do them all again and all again until they make a decision, you know?
Yeah. Yes.
So it could be quick, but it could be fucking ages as well.
Yeah. Basically, if you're like.
If it's close,
Yeah.
they could be there for minutes and it feels like it ages.
Yeah, I've seen that before, I'd say that.
Yeah. It's mad how quick as well, obviously because you peaked. If they hold you on there for like literally, you're talking the difference between being on stage for 2 minutes and being on stage for say 5-6 minutes, you can fade like drastically within that time and look worse. Or some people get better as they pose, it's weird. It depends on how you peak, but some people literally will go from looking shit hot to being like terrible within a matter of minutes on stage.
Yeah. Here we go, come on! Nice. Yeah, knock it down, come on!
Oh, it's gone. Once it's gone, it's fucking gone.
Yeah, one of the quickest to exhaust, aren't they?
Shut up.
Have I done my top?
No. Lazy bastard.
Do you remember the safety or what?
Yeah.
Can't get in. I'm in.
Go on. Nice, Fritz, come on. Come on. And again. Yep. Good.
Feel weird today.
You have to depth on the floor, son.
Yeah, I know. Tight.
Why are you doing it then?
What?
More than
No, I'm doing it.
you are.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Yeah.
Alright.
I need to sort myself out.
I'm training with a rookie.
I don't know what's wrong with me.
I don't know either.
I don't know. I'll sort myself out now. There's a lot heavier than what it is.
Please don't say you're struggling.
No.
Tell me what it said.
No, what it's at.
That's sound.
It's trying to sort my form out a bit because it's a bit shite in there. But trust me, I'll get the 140 for a film.
Okay. Just don't fucking hurt yourself, please. We've done a good section.
Yeah.
And you've been for a fucking bender last night, like, so don't do something stupid that's going to mess you up now.
No, I won't.
Right. I'm just saying my part, you can do whatever you want. That's my opinion.
Yeah. Do you want to put it back on there for you?
Yeah, sorry, because you're fucking hurt yourself. That's good.
Yeah?
Yeah, but that's never going to maintain, is it?
No, it's not going to maintain.
No.
That's what I'm aiming for.
No, lumbar, lower back should be neutral. Upper back can be slightly rounded forward, yeah, like that.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah. I mean, it's not my first rodeo, but it's nice, you know,
Yeah.
have a few tips. So easy.
Where do you want this now?
I'll just jump on the floor, so I'm going to pretend. How's that feeling?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, imagine.
What's the most you ever load?
220.
That's my max deadlift.
For a dodgy 4. Very dodgy 4.
You want phone police for that?
No, I didn't get on phone police that one. Shame.
Didn't even make it to the phone police.
I know, so it's obviously a petition.
They've gone quiet now, haven't they?
Yeah, I think they've been killed.
I thought it.
Thorben's had them.
Shut back down. You rest up.
Rest up at the cup.
Mate, watch this now. I'm gonna fucking take this for a ride now.
Is this a top set?
No.
Is this a warm up then?
It's a warm up, yeah.
Come on. It's a fucking about then. Finish strong, Fitz, come on.
I will.
Make this look like. Nice and tight. Take your time. Big breath. Yeah, there we go. Better. There it is. Much better. Spot on.
Cheers, man. Come on. Keep it up, keep it up. Let's go, come on. Get it, let's go. How's that?
Yeah.
Nice, bud.
Let's go, Fitz, go on. Yeah. Good. Tight now.
Yeah.
Nice. That's it. Come on. Good. Let's make a count then.
Come on.
Yeah. Nice. Let's make 5. Let's make 5. 5 is there, son. Finish on 5. Tight and yeah. What went?
My grip.
Hey, it's not then.
No, it's my grip.
Is it?
Yeah.
I'm sure it went down.
No, I slip in.
No,
It's my fault, I should be gripping it better.
No, I'll leave it there, son. That was a sign, it was.
Could have more there.
Good. Take it.
Smash that off. What do you want on 160?
Yeah.
Let me see. Am I there yet?
I'm actually gonna fucking have to. Seriously. Every session.
Every session.
And after a night out, like, it's nice if you even died in it.
No, I know.
Oh, Jesus.
Come on, keep it on now. Finish strong. Nice. I think that's fine.
Tempo and all good reps. Nice.
Come on.
Nice, that again.
Come on.
Come on, let's go. Yeah. Leave it there.
Need someone cook that, man.
And you're back.
Yeah, I'm back.
Good stuff.
It is true, I'm just at like the little things like this.
I know, it baffles me.
It does, doesn't it? Back myself.
Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Just taking this off. Go on, I'll have the brother over here. Hold that side and I'll pull it off.
Just pull it off, it's one plate.
I don't like making noise like that, see?
Honestly, give me patience.
No, I'll go next time.
I'm gonna have to leave. Alright guys, so that's the final session, proper session, done now before the show. As you can see from the way I'm looking, like it's extremely flat and depleted. So what I was talking about with how deflated you look, like even getting a pump now in the gym is quite difficult. So I still don't look great now. So that's the whole point of this peaking process now, hopefully. Because I feel absolutely dreadful, I'll be honest. Like training now, it feels horrendous. And it's one of those things that like, you have got to do it because it's got to be done. Like the last 3-4 weeks of a prep, you're not going to love the process. It's just going to be extremely difficult every minute of the day, and that's no joke. So you've got to remind yourself that sometimes to be the best at something, you're not always going to love what you're doing, but the goal has got to be strong enough to keep going and pushing through those harder times. So anyway, a little bit of info on how training is going to look this week now. So tomorrow I've got legs, which is unusual for me because normally after a big back day I always have a rest day, same as after a big leg session I always have a rest day. But tomorrow it's only 50% volume, so what that means is literally the volume's cut in half, so instead of 2 sets per exercise it's just going to be 1 set. And there's no, so I'm cutting out all the top sets, so the heavy loads have gone, so it's only back off sets, so the lighter loads. And it's going to be 1 rep in reserve, which is the opposite to what we normally do when we're chasing muscle growth. We always push to failure. We're actually not going to be doing that from now on for this week, because we're not looking to grow. Because when you're looking to grow, you're training to cause, you know, damage, which then draws inflammation, and we don't want to be drawing inflammation at the moment. So that's why we're cutting out the failure sets, and we're just going to be stimulating the muscle, getting blood in there, but we're not going to be pushing for growth. We're just going to be training. So I'm going to go through a round of posing now because Cal's instructed me to go through rounds of posing after today's session, and in his words, bury yourself. So this is like, we're trying to completely deplete now, and that's what we're going to do. So the last thing I want to be doing right now is posing. It's 8:30 in the night, you know, so I really don't want to be doing this, but we're going to do it. You can see how I'm looking. Sonny's going to film, and I'm not happy with this because it's extremely depleted. Like, looking at yourself is quite shit, because you look flat, you look small, but at the end of the day, this is part of the process. It is what it is. And then from Wednesday onwards, the carbs will be going back in, so I'll be starting to fill out and feel great again. So yeah, let's get the ugly bit done, and we can start enjoy and look good for the show.
Goodbye. you done.
Yeah, you've just seen the posing video by now and seeing what I'm looking like. Thank you for supporting me throughout this series so far. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, like the video, and from now on, like I said, after this is done, this first show, I'm going to be doing a lot more informative videos and whatever you want to see, like days of eating and stuff like that. So anything you want to see, comment below. I'm going to be putting a lot more effort into that now going forward after this show. So yeah, thank you, and I'll see you soon.